last one. Okay. Well, I am from Southern California, near Los Angeles. Yes. And this is my first summer in Fargo, so I just wanted to talk about how I got here. And so I went to Concordia, and when I go Cobbers. And when I first came to visit, it was like end of May, and it was beautiful and sunny, and I was like, wow, this place is so great, like I want to go out of state, and I knew a friend going there, so I was like, this is going to be awesome, and it's great weather, you know. Yeah, so I got to school, and it was going great, and then I remember we had this little old radio that would play in the bathroom. And I got in there, and it was probably like October, and not even that late in the year. It was like, the high today is 1 degree. And I was like, what? Is that even possible? I don't think I'd been in a temperature below like 40 degrees ever in my life. So I was like, this can't be happening. So that was like, there was like a sequence of events that made me question my decision. So that was probably the first one. And the second one happened when, this is later on in the year, and by that time, you know, I'd gotten a big coat that I had to buy here. I couldn't even, like, you couldn't even find them in California. Like, so I was like kind of, you know, bracing myself, getting into the zone, like, yeah, I got this, you know. And then this really weird thing happened to me where I got out of the shower and I was running to meet a friend in the cafeteria, and it's like a 1-minute walk. But my hair was all wet, and so I get to the cafeteria, and I'm like, hey Emily, how's it going? And I'm like, what's going on to my hair? And it's like, you know, getting all stiff and hard. And I was like, what's going on? I like freaked out. I was like, Emily, feel my hair. Like, what's happening? It's funny, but it was scary in the moment. I thought like it was gonna fall off or something. So like without missing a beat, she's like, oh, it's just like frozen from the water. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, if your hair is wet, like the water freezes. So I was like, that's really scary. Like, should I touch it? Like, what's gonna happen? She's like, just let it thaw, just let it thaw. So, and that story, I actually brought that story back to my family that Thanksgiving, and it was like a huge hit at the Thanksgiving table. Like, tell the story when your hair froze, and everyone's like, whoa, like, totally unheard of. So then the third thing was, I was walking to cross the street, and it was like a particularly icy day, and I was listening to a song that was like my latest jam. It was by Jessie J, and the chorus is like, it starts off like, I'm feeling sexy and free, and like I was like, yeah, this is an awesome day. I like step into the middle of the intersection, and there's a ton of cars, and I had my headphones in. I was like going to class, and something happened. I like hit a patch of ice and just like ate it, like headphones flying, iPod on the ground, and like I see people in their cars like, oh my gosh, and I was like, what am I doing here? Like, what is this? Do people fall like this all the time? Like, is this normal? My hair's gonna fall off. So it was a very intense first winter, but I made it through. I made it through that year, and I came back. I did 3 years at Concordia and met a lot of great people, and then I kind of like said farewell, like, all right, I'm going back to the West Coast, and I actually lived abroad for a while, and then this last summer, I'm back in California, I'm going to the beach, I love it there, and I get this call from a friend. I was looking for a writing job, and he's like, I have a writing job for you, it's awesome, but it's in Fargo. And I was like, I don't think so. I don't know. I can't do it. You know, I don't think I could do it. Like, I have those flashbacks of like falling and stuff. So I thought about it, I kept mulling it over, and I find out some of my friends from college are looking for a roommate in their house. And I do an interview, and the people look like they sound great, and the job is perfect, and it's writing, and that's what I always wanted to do. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move back to Fargo, I'm gonna face the winter, and I'm gonna do it again, and like I've learned my lesson, so I can do it this time, you know, like I'm a veteran now. So I came back, and this last winter was pretty mild, so now I can say that, you know, I have the credibility to be like, this is a mild winter. This is nothing. But all that to say that I besides all the winters and all the, like, I talk to people and they're always like, why are you doing here? You're from California. Like, why would you ever live here? And this is my first summer in Fargo, which brings me back to the summer nights. And, you know, I thought I would miss the beach, and I thought I would miss a lot of things about California. But I'm here, and actually my mom's here from Los Angeles. She just flew in. Loving summer here, and I'm so pumped to show them Fargo and to be here with everyone tonight at the Tell. And so my summer nights in Fargo are awesome, and I'm so happy to be here. So.